the Book of Numbers. It's the fourth book in the Bible. It tells the story of the Israelites after they left Egypt. They journeyed to a land God promised them. The book's name comes from the censuses taken at the beginning and end. It's a time of counting, but it's also a time of great challenges. The Israelites are on a journey. This is no ordinary trip. This journey is a test of faith. It's a time of learning what it means to be God's people. Their journey will take them through harsh deserts. They'll face dangers and temptations along the way. This book reminds us that journeys are not always easy. Life is full of challenges. But through it all, God is with us. He guides and provides for us, even in the wilderness. The Book of Numbers is a story of faith. It's about trusting God, even when things are difficult. It's a book for anyone who has ever felt lost or alone. It reminds us that we are never alone on our journeys. God is always with us. Imagine a vast, desert plain. Thousands of tents stretch as far as the eye can see. This is where the Israelites camped after leaving Egypt. God instructs Moses to count the people. This wasn't just about knowing their numbers, it was about organizing them. Each tribe was counted, each tribe had its place and purpose. They were organized for their journey, they were organized for worship. This census showed God's order and care. He was preparing them for the challenges ahead. The census created a sense of identity. The Israelites were no longer slaves. They were God's chosen people. They were a community with a shared history and destiny. The Israelites pack their belongings. They are ready to move. They follow God's presence. It appears as a cloud during the day. It transforms into a pillar of fire at night. This visible sign leads them through the wilderness. The journey is long and difficult. The Israelites complain about lack of food and water. They question Moses' leadership. Their faith is tested, yet God remains faithful. He provides manna from heaven to eat. He brings water from rocks. The cloud and fire were a constant reminder. God was with them. He guided and protected them. Even when they doubted, He remained faithful. Life in the wilderness is hard. The Israelites grow impatient. They long for the comforts of Egypt. They forget God's deliverance from slavery. They rebel against Moses and Aaron. Korah, a Levite, challenges Moses' authority. He questions God's plan. The earth opens up. It swallows Korah and his followers. This event reminds the Israelites of God's power and holiness. God sends a plague. It kills many people. This stops the rebellion. These events highlight a crucial lesson. Obedience to God is essential. Rebellion has serious consequences. Section 5. Laws for a Holy People. Guiding Principles for Life's Journey. The Israelites journey through the wilderness. God gives them laws and regulations. These are found in the Book of Numbers. These laws cover many aspects of life. They cover worship, sacrifices, and how to treat each other. These laws are more than just rules. They are a way of life. They teach the Israelites about holiness. They teach them about justice and compassion. They are meant to set the Israelites apart as God's people. These laws are a gift. They provide guidance and structure. They are a reminder of God's covenant with His people. They are a way to live in right relationship with God and each other. Section 6. The Bronze Serpent and Balaam's Prophecy, Signs and Warnings. The Israelites continue to struggle with faith and obedience. They complain about the hardships of the journey. God sends venomous snakes among them. Many people are bitten and die. The people repent and ask for forgiveness. God instructs Moses to make a bronze serpent. He places it on a pole. Anyone bitten who looks upon the serpent is healed. This is a powerful symbol of God's power to heal and forgive. Later, Balak, a king, hires Balaam, a prophet. He wants Balaam to curse the Israelites. But God intervenes. Balaam blesses the Israelites instead. This shows that God protects His people. No curse can prevail against them. Section 7. A new generation, a new hope, preparing to enter the Promised Land. Time passes. A new generation of Israelites has grown up. They are about to enter the Promised Land. Moses conducts a second census. This shows how God has preserved His people. It shows His faithfulness to His promises. Moses is not allowed to enter the Promised Land. He appoints Joshua as his successor. This signifies a new chapter in Israel's story. It is a time for a new generation to step up. They will take possession of the land God promised. The new generation stands at the threshold of a new land. They carry with them the stories, laws, and lessons from their parents' journey. They are ready to face the challenges and blessings that await. Section 8. Lessons from the Wilderness. Reflections on a Formative Journey. The Book of Numbers teaches us valuable lessons. It reminds us that journeys of faith are rarely easy. There will be challenges and setbacks. We may face doubts and fears. The Israelites' journey teaches us about God's faithfulness. Even when they disobeyed, God never abandoned them. He provided for them. He guided them. He forgave them. The wilderness is a place of testing and growth. It is through trials that our faith is strengthened. It is through challenges that we learn dependence on God. The lessons learned in the wilderness equip us for the blessings and responsibilities that lie ahead. Section 9. The enduring message of Numbers, faith, obedience, and God's faithfulness. The Book of Numbers is more than just an ancient historical account. It is a timeless message of faith, obedience, and God's unwavering faithfulness to His people. It reminds us that even in the midst of trials and uncertainty, God is with us. He guides us, provides for us, and protects us. He is faithful to His promises, even when we are not. The Book of Numbers calls us to a life of faith and obedience. It challenges us to trust God's plan even when we don't understand it. It encourages us to learn from the mistakes of the past and to step forward into the future with courage and hope, knowing that God is always with us.